Hi everyone, hope this video finds you well and having a great day. So today's class we're going to be using the small ball with not too much air, so kind of a little bit more soft so we can adjust the pliability with our muscles a bit more with the exercises. If you don't have a ball, don't worry, you can still do the class regardless. We're also going to be incorporating a little bit of mindfulness into this class today. So whether or not you connect with the sort of spiritual side of your exercise, yoga, Pilates, sometimes it is nice to incorporate a little bit of that into your Pilates classes. So we have just had a full moon, a really special full moon, the flower full moon. So it's a really nice time to refresh energy, sort of detox the body and re-energize, especially if you're in the UK or that side of the world and we're moving finally into some warmer weather. So yes, just keeping that in mind as we go through the class today. Hands on the knees, closing down the eyes, and just take a few rounds of softening breath. So as you breathe in through your nose, feel your lungs expand, and then as you exhale, feel your energy drawing down. So deep breath in, really elevating, and then exhale, releasing and drawing down. Now we're going to start to really take that strong exhale through the mouth. So bringing awareness to the Pilates breath, that really powerful breath. Inhaling, exhaling through the mouth. And one more time, deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth. Lovely. Okay, let's take a quick stretch to prepare the body for the class. So reaching the arms out nice and wide. You can actually take your ball and then taking a little stretch over. Take a deep breath in as you draw the arm up. You're just going to get a big circle there, so a nice big circle. So we're just working here on mobilizing the shoulder joints with this nice circular movement, and we're making sure that both seat bones are staying grounded on the mat here. Draw the body up, bring the ball across to the other side, and same thing, reaching over. And then we're going to draw those lovely big circles. You want to really think about that ball and socket joint at the top of the shoulder. We're sort of just preparing that sort of area for the class. And drawing up. Lovely, guys. Okay, we're going to come straight to our hands and knees now. So we're going to come over to our hands and knees, our 4-point posture. And we are actually going to incorporate the ball. So you're going to take it between your thighs, a little bit lower down, almost towards your knees, but not so close to the floor that it's touching. So we want to have that sort of squeeze that it's engaged, but it's not resting on the floor. So taking some cat and cow here before we move into some movement. So in your cat and cow, as always, taking it from side to side, scooping, extending the back body as necessary. Once you've taken a few rounds of that, we're going to tuck the toes, we're going to squeeze the ball, and we're just going to hover the knees off the mat. We're just going to take a few deep breaths here. Really drawing the abdominals up, micro bending through the elbows, and really strengthening through the trunk. As you exhale, soften down. Take a little arch, and then realign your spine, draw the abdominals up, press the mat away, bend through the elbows, and hover those knees. Take 3 deep breaths now. Deep breath in, exhale 1, deep breath in, exhale 2, deep breath in, and exhale down. Nice, everyone. Release your feet and just move your body forward and back here. Lovely. Now we're going to take it a little bit more, it's a little bit of a harder option now. So you can stay with that first option, or you're going to take an arm variation. So you're going to exhale as you lift the knees off the mat. Transfer your weight to the right side and then bring your left arm out to the side. Feel that balance. Exhale down. Right arm lifts. And exhale down. Good. So we're not locking out that elbow joint, but instead we're transferring the weight and keeping the arm engaged. Last one, and soften down. Nice, everyone. Just sit back, rolling out your wrists in between the exercises, just to keep them really mobile. Lovely, guys. Okay, come back forward, and we're going to now take the ball behind the little crevice area behind the knee. Come down into the forearms and bring your knees to touch. We're just going to take some circles into that hip. So you're going to lift the leg up up, squeezing the ball. Open the knee out to the side and bringing it down. Deep breath in and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to reverse that. Take it out to the side, lift and lower. Out to the side, lift and lower. And one more. Nice. Now we're going to curl the spine, bring the ball towards your face or the knee towards your face, and then push the leg back up. So we're pulling the belly button in towards the spine, scooping that knee towards us, and then sending it back up. And one more, so just 3 of these, and then hold it here. Lovely, guys. Last little push here. You're going to come up, take your hands nice and wide, and we're just going to do 3 chest push-ups in this posture. So we're breathing in to lower, exhaling to push, and one more. Nice, and bring it down. Lovely, guys. So just take a moment there before we do the second side. Again, just rolling out your wrists, let your body relax, have a breath, and then we're going to set that up for the second side. So moving to your other leg, coming back down onto those elbows. Really think about your form here. So like we did on the first side, making that beautiful strong triangle shape with your arms, pressing down the forearms, knees to the center, drawing the belly button towards your spine, and taking those leg circles. So 3, one direction. Making sure we're still breathing in and out through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Making sure you reverse those circles once you've done the first 3. Nice, everyone. Good. Now you're going to curl in, curl the spine, and then push the leg up behind you. Curl it in, and then push it back. And curl it in, squeeze through the belly button to spine, push it back. Nice. Now holding that form, pushing up, making sure that you're drawing your abdominals in. We inhale to lower and exhale up. Inhale, exhale. One more like that. Nice, and bring it down. Lovely, guys. Really nicely done. We're going to roll down onto our mat now. So coming down onto your back body, down onto your supine. And before we get started with our first exercise down here, just take a nice little windscreen wiper from side to side, relaxing the lower back, relaxing the spine, just allowing your body to soften onto your back. Nice. Now we're going to take the ball between the knees this time, so a little bit higher up than when we were in our 4-point posture. So that little bit higher up means that we're going to sort of have it sort of near the bones of the knees. Yeah. Feet are close enough that you can still touch them. Hardest option, as we usually have as an option in our roll-ups, is arms up. If you want to keep them down for a bit more stability, keeping that option. So we're squeezing the ball about 40% here. We're tucking the pelvis, drawing up our lower abdominals. Our lower pelvic floor muscles are squeezing up and under our ribs. As we roll up, we squeeze the ball, we lift the heels, and we roll down. So as we do with our normal bridge, we're just adding a little bit of extra resistance with the ball. Dropping the heels, resetting, rolling up. We squeeze at the top, we lift those heels, feel that tension in the ball, and roll it down. Good. So we're going to activate our abductors a little more by adding the ball today. It just keeps them a little bit more engaged. A little bit more engagement, lifting up. Now we're going to hold it here. We're just going to squeeze that ball. And we're just going to add some arms. So arms are going to alternate. We're going to breathe in here and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Again, working that shoulder mobility while we're holding this posture. Good. Let's do 2 more of these. Nice, everyone. We lift up, we squeeze, we hold, and we roll it down through that spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. And remove the ball. Have another little windscreen wiper. Lovely, guys. Really good. Nice. Okay, let's move into some abdominals here. So we're going to take our supine, in our supine, we're going to take our ball back between our knees, arms out nice and wide, taking our supine twist. So we're going to drop the ball to one side, legs to one side. We keep the shoulders facing the ceiling and we squeeze to lift. Deep breath in as you lower and then exhale, squeeze to lift. Good, now I want you to really focus that your shoulders are staying up towards the ceiling here and they're not peeling off as you do this movement. So you want to keep this opposite shoulder here pressing down. Good, let's do a couple more. And you think about moving the legs from your core, from your belly button to spine, engagement. Beautiful, guys. Okay, we're going to flex the feet now. Think about really drawing in your abdominals here, so belly is strong. We're going to lower the heels down and then point the toes to lift. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. Now, if you feel any pain in your lower back here, I suggest just to go like a little bit slower, a little bit less in your range. So not so far down. I can't talk today, sorry guys. So just going sort of halfway instead of all the way down. Good, let's do 2 more of these. Last one. Now we're going to hold it down there. We're just going to add the arms here. They're just going to open and then lift back up. Deep breath in, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. And last one. Good. Point your feet, draw the knees in, give them a squeeze. Lovely, guys. Take a deep breath there. Beautifully done. Okay, we're going to roll over onto our side now. So coming straight to your sideline. And we're going to take the ball back underneath that little knee crevice. Coming down onto your sideline. So if you want to lie all the way down, you can. Or you can support your neck. We're going to come into our inverted position to prepare for our clams with our feet elevated today. So toes are touching as we lift that top knee and we lower down, squeezing at the top and easing down with control. Good, squeezing it up and exhale. Good, we have 3. Nice, and 2. Keep your belly strong. Think about the corset being wrapped around your center here. Now we're going to hold this last one. You just take tiny little pulses. So it's just sort of like you're pushing that knee back without the hip moving, which is actually really hard. So you want to keep that integrity in your alignment. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease it down. Lovely, guys. Just gently assist yourself up. I'm going to take the ball into the top hand. We're going to come into our side plank and we're just going to add the ball with a little bit of resistance into that top arm. So remembering you can always keep the underneath leg down if you need. We're going to squeeze that ball so the arms engage. We're just going to draw it up towards the ceiling and bring it down. Lifting it up and down and up and down. Good. Now you're going to hold this last one. Another option here is we're going to bring the elbow towards the knee and out to that plank. Just 3 of these. Just as a little variation at the end here of this plank. Good. Hold your plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and soften down. Lovely, guys. Take a quick stretch there. Making sure that you really breathe in between your sets just to refresh your energy, refresh your muscles. Lovely. Okay, second side. So just prepping yourself as you did on the first side, either lying all the way down or if you were supporting the neck like me, also doing that on the second side. We just want to always keep consistency in each side if we can. So squeezing that ball, toes touching, we lift the top leg without this hip moving back. So like you've got a rod coming down into that hip. You want to keep that awareness and keep that alignment strong. Keep squeezing the ball. Think of your calf pushing into that ball, squeezing it tight. That's going to activate your leg muscles really efficiently here. Great, guys. We've got 2 more of these. Keep that breath going. I'm going to hold it up here, tiny little pulses. So pushing that knee back for 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze and hold, and ease it down. Lovely, guys. Taking that ball now, we're going to push ourselves straight up to that side plank. So coming to that side body, taking the ball. Remember, you can drop the underneath knee if you need. We're just going to lift that top arm and lower it down, lifting up and down and up. Good. Now this next one we're going to hold up for those 3 little extra extended version of our plank. And exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Hold it strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, and soften it down. Lovely, guys. Draw yourself up. Take a quick stretch there. Nice. Beautiful work, everyone. Lovely. Okay, let's take a really quick stretch. So as I said, super quick little class, just if you have sort of 20 minutes in your day to spare. So we'll just take our seated tree, our best one in a fast sort of situation, because it stretches so many areas. So drawing your arms up, reaching over, feeling that lovely stretch through the back of your legs. Feel the body softening down here. And then gently coming up, we're going to take a twist. You're going to take your opposite hand to the knee and then reaching the other arm up and over for that foot or in that direction. And then coming up and then just switching other side. So setting that up on the second side, exhaling to stretch. You can also take the ball under your foot and give you a little bit of extra stretch there. And then taking the opposite hand to the knee, reaching up and over for that side stretch. And then coming up. Lovely, guys. So returning back to your seated posture for that little bit of mindfulness that we're going to do now to finish the class. So just taking your hands with your palms facing up, dropping your shoulders, softening your eyes, and just take some deep breaths here. I want you to feel that positive energy coming in, inviting that energy into your body. As you take the next few exhales, try to think of releasing anything out of your body that's not serving you, whether that is some negative mental energy, any negative self-talk that you have in your head, anything that's sort of weighing you down slightly. We want to think about sort of letting that go with our exhales and creating space for positive things to enter. So just taking a few more rounds of that mindful, quiet breath, thinking about that. And we're going to finish our class as we always do with our 3 rounds of breath. Really good job, guys. Well done for that quick little blast today. So breathing in, drawing the arms up, and exhale, pressing them down, feeling that lovely grounding. Inhale, reaching up, exhaling down, and last one, really deep breath, and exhale. Lovely work, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely